Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Davis Schools, I'd like to welcome you to the Pittsburgh Sports Center for tonight's ball games featuring the Miss Team, Sulphur Bulldogs, and your Davis Wolves. Before we have the starting lineup for the girls' game, please rise for the singing of our national anthem to be sung tonight by Davis High School vocal students Isai Gonzalez, Madison Shaw, Blake G, Ayana Miller, and Asia Farmer. Students Isai Gonzalez, Madison Shaw, Blake G, Ayana Miller, and Asia Farmer. Now the starting lineup for the girls' game. First for the Miss Team, Sulphur Lady Bulldogs. Number 5, McCall Mobley. Number 10, Peyton Lilly. Number 14, Peyton Chase. Number 21, Katie Lynch. And number 30, Abby Beck. The Miss Team, Sulphur Lady Bulldogs. Assisted by Tony West.
This one's so much. Oh, yes. No. Number 30, Abby Beck. And the Lady Rose, number 15, Jordan Hickster. Thank you, for 3. Basket by Lynch. Timeout. Lady Euros, 30-second timeout.
That's on 14 for Sullivan. Maybe change her first team foul, number 1.
They're not tilting. They're still tilting.
That's on 15, Lady Rose. Jody Winstead, her first team foul, number 1.
I'm gonna cry. Stop. Why is this thing a piece of junk? This thing is garbage.
That's number 5 for Salford. Motley, her first, team foul, number 2.
Rose will bring the ball across half court for the Lady Bulldogs.
That's on Jordan Brown for the Lady Wolves, her first, team foul number 2. And the line with Salford. Number 10, Peyton Rose. Lynch, her first, team foul number 3.
As far as I can go.
Offensive foul number 14, Joey Winstead, her second, team foul number 3. Start second quarter, possession, Sulphur. Offensive foul, 31, Riley Truver, her first. Team foul, number 6. That's on 31, Truver, her second. Team foul, number 7. To the line is over, 21, Katie Lynch. Number 21, Logan Pruitt, her second. Team foul, number 8. To the line, the Sulphur, 21. Katie Lynch. timeout. Team foul number 9. The Sultans number 10,
she will get 2 shots.
You know, that's something I think.
Number 14 for Charlie. Clayton James for second. Team foul, number 5. Second line, the Lady Girls, 3-1, Logan Pruitt. Number 6. To the line, goodbye, Megan Scott. Number 7. At the line, the Lady Girls, 31, Riley Tremble. 45, Diesel, her second. Foul number 8. To the line, the Lady Wills. Number 2, Tyler Burks. Number 10 for the Lady Wills, Haley Alexander, her first. Number 10, Nikki Rowe.
I'm the pharmacist here at City Drug in Davis, Oklahoma. We have been in business since Indian Territory, dating back to the late 1800s. Here at City Drug, we are a full-service pharmacy offering a full line of prescriptions. We're here and available to help you with your prescription needs, as well as offer some vaccines. Also up front, we have a soda fountain that our customers can enjoy and a photo kiosk machine where you can print your pictures right here on site before you leave the building. The drugstore has everything from vitamins to our famous pimento cheese sandwiches. The fountain brings in people of all ages, and everybody can find something here that they love. Here at City Drug, we try to embrace the spirit of Davis and our traditions. Stop by City Drug at 218 East Main Street here in Davis for all of your pharmacy needs.
Looking for a veterinarian to care for both your small and large animals? Come see me, Dr. Cade Kopenbarger, at Hilltop Animal Health. My staff and I are committed to providing the most up-to-date preventative health care for your pets. We are one of the few veterinary practices in southern Oklahoma that is fully equipped to handle all of your livestock needs to help you achieve the greatest profitability for your livestock. We also do inside boarding for your pets, with weekend drop-offs and dismissals. Come see me, Dr. Cade Kopenbarger, at Hilltop Animal Health in Davis. Our telephone number is 580-622-4088, and our hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30.
Hey, G. Hey, G.
What are y'all doing?
Video on the game for me.
Can I help?
Hey, you just sit up here with me. Yeah, move that out the way. Hey, buddy.
Good boy.
Your best shot's gonna be sitting here, buddy. I want to try sitting here.
Hi, can I still have a popcorn?
G! Oh my god, he's dead. G! You're dead! Like a freaking 80-year-old man. Get over here! Oh my god! Nice!
You should have seen
Yeah. What's up? What food do they have down there?
I don't know.
If they have pizza, get me some.
Okay. Right now?
Yeah, right now.
What drink do you want?
Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ayana.
Cause he's my maid and I need him to get me food. He bumped into you. You know what he...
It's gonna be a second.
Alright. You know what he did to me though?
What did he do?
Dakota's like, give me your money. He's
Yeah.
like, give me your money. And I went, nah. Give me... What do I want? And Titan went, you want a water? And I was like, okay.
Yeah,
Dakota's like,
pay.
buy a drink from him. And I was like, you drive a hard bargain. I give him a 10. And he's like, you're getting money back.
Okay.
Dakota's like telling you have $9 back. And I was like, you got $9 back. And I was like, you know what you do whenever Dakota stops working? He's like, what? Yeah. He's like, what do I do? And I went, you kick him in the butt. And he went, all right, I'll do it.
No, at the, what was it? I don't know what it was. At the football media night. I'm in this group of people at this circle, and he goes up to me and like starts pulling on my pants, and I'm like, what are you doing? And he thinks I'm his older brother. He thinks I'm tough. And I'm like, because we look the same. I guess we're skinny or something. And he's like, he starts laughing at me. I'm like, are you trying to put my pants down? And he like starts tugging hard. I'm like, stop. What are you doing? Stop. So yeah. Well, I'm gonna go. Give me your money.
Yeah, give me my money.
Is anything on? No. Okay, let's get it up.
Joke's on you. No, it's not on. You know what makes me so mad?
I'm just, I'm about to buy me my own stuff. With your money. Okay. I'm just kidding. I won't have it.
You know what makes me so mad though? Is when people decide, I'm gonna walk in front of the camera and they don't move out the way. They just play.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry. I'm trying to film here. Quit you yelling, heifer. My arm is homeless, man. I was wondering, there you go. There's your mom anyway. Go get her. Tell her to bring her butt up here. I texted her. Why? Not if I tell her to. Wait, tricking me? I don't know. Do you think she'd get mad if I just randomly yelled misnomers? I think she'd be mad. I'll talk to her later. Okay, thank you. Which one is that? Which is it? Okay, I have no idea which one's red. She's told me like 10 different times and I still won't know. We're not gonna take it. Oh my god, you take so freaking long. Wait. Are you with them?
What?
Are you with them? What? What? Oh. I don't know. Wait. Okay. Oh my God.
You should go to Davis your year.
It's kind of pathetic.
Why?
Doll. I would rather be sitting over there with Doll than over here because none of the students are like, all y'all over there are like, yeah, we're winning. We're just like, you do. No offense, I've only been here for a year. But I mean, our student section sucks. But even when we won like 2 games in football, even then, when we were winning, worse. Nothing. Dude, that was pathetic. Even I know Dixie's record. With us, it's crap. Why does everyone just want to scare me? It's kind of hard not to be. So you're Maddie, something like that. Okay. Well, you told me a while ago. I just didn't. Yeah, I asked you in biology one time. You don't have me in biology. You showed up. You show up in like Candace's class, 7th hour, all the time.
Second half, possession, Lady Rose.
Or whenever we were in the old school. But you showed up, I asked your name, and you're like, it's Madison, everyone knows my name. And I went, I didn't. Lake G.
Number 14 for Cyber, Lady James, her third. FIFA number 1, here in the second half.
I'll get the ball and just quit sucking. That sounded wrong. Luckily, this camera's not on. Oh, this one is. Be quiet over there, Huddle. Good job. Oh, they figured that out? Mine's well, my seat's right here. Hurry up with the ball. I'm not even.
Mommy, come here.
She's talking. She's always talking. Can you pass the ball already? 0 to 6. No pace.
I believe that is.
Number 31, Katie Lynch, her third. Team foul number 2. To the line, Lady Rose with a 15.
Yeah, sorry.
Did you text me back?
I haven't yet.
Okay.
Because Jenna said that the P is going to go with me, but I was waiting to text you till after the games because he might flake out. Sorry.
Thank you. Okay, I'll pay you back.
Team foul number 1 for Lady Rose in the second half. To the line, number 2.
Here on WLF, the Howl Media, we're going to be live streaming our first one this year, our wrestling broadcast from here at Davis.
basket by Gilmore. That's number 10, Rowe, her first. Team foul, number 3. To the line, the Lady Rose, number 5, chasing the Miller. Number 15 for the Lady Rose, Jolie Grinstead, her third. Team foul, number 2. To the line, silver, number 10, Peyton Rowe.
It'll be our first time to cover that.
Oh, we're back? Oh, all right. All right. Here we go, the fourth and final quarter of the night. Lady Wolves trail by 30. It's 53-23. After immediately following this game, we will have the Davis Wolves and the Sulphur Bulldogs. The last time those two teams scored off, it was an intense battle. 58-50 was the final score of that one. But here we go. Kinley Duck dribbles across half court. Finds Jones at the wing, passes it down to Gilmore. Gilmore dribbles inside. And that shot is well over the rim, rebounded by Burks on the other side. Burks dribbles up the sideline, finds herself back across on the other side. Collins dribbles up the top of the key, pass to Burks. Deflected, but Burks gets the ball anyway. Burks stops her dribble, hands it off to Scott. Scott back to Collins. Collins pass to Murphy in the corner. Murphy looks for an open man. Steps, trying to get open. Pass back up to Collins. Collins passes it to Burks. Scott in the corner. Pump fake, passes it back at the Burks. Collins fires for three off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Gilmore. Kinley Duck brings the ball down the floor. Kinley Duck dribbles at the top, passes to Runyon. Runyon back to Duck. Duck dribbles inside, bounce pass back to Runyon. Runyon dribbles baseline, finds Duck on the wing. Down at the top of the key, dribbles to her left, back up top to Scott. Scott finds Alexander at the wing. Finds Pruitt down the short corner, back over to Alexander in the corner. And that one's stolen by Kinley Duck. Kinley Duck looking for a rebound, and it is blocked by Scott. The Lady Bulldogs will get the rebound, will retain possession. Lady Bulldogs inbound the ball. Duck dribbles it top of the key. Sets the play up. Runyon throws it across the court to Jones. Jones dribbles baseline, but she'll be called out of bounds. Or, excuse me.
We got a foul.
Excuse me, there's a foul called. I thought she might have stepped out of bounds.
Foul on, looks like on Jolie Grinstead. That's her fourth.
Jolie Grinstead, foul trouble. That is the Lady Wolves' fourth team foul. Inside to Gilmore. Gilmore off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Grinstead. Grinstead dribbling up the court. Oh, and that bounce pass is easily stolen by Duck, and Duck will get an easy layup on the other end.
You shorted the bounce pass a little bit, and that was easy pickings.
Yeah, a little too nonchalant with that pass right there. Back up top to Brown, fires for three. That one's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Pruitt. Pruitt's shot was no good, and looks like the Lady Wolves will take it out of bounds here.
That was good word use, by the way, to throw nonchalant in there. I'm very proud of you.
Oh, thank you. There's J.C. Lanoy. Gets that ball deflected. That's Kinley Duck. She looks like she'll get another easy layup on the other end.
It looked like a strip in the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
It was pretty rough.
Sign her up. Here we go. Passes inside to Grinstead. Grinstead fires to the rim, no good, and looks like the Lady Wolves. No, excuse me. That's a foul on Sulphur. Haley Alexander will get two chances at the line here.
And I think Haley was just trying to tip it back up, and so the shooting foul called against Sulphur.
Yeah. And that one rolls out of the rim, no good. She'll have to try it again here. Alexander shoots her second shot. That one's too strong, no good, and it looks like
and she commits the foul off on the floor.
Yeah. Paisley Runyon inbounds the ball to Duck. A little under 5 minutes left to play here in the fourth. Duck brings it across half court. Finds Gilmore on the wing. Gilmore dribbles back to the top of the key. Finds Runyon in the corner. Runyon dribbles baseline. Finds Gilmore at the post, and she bounces that one off the backboard in for two.
That was good play. Good,
nice play there by the Lady Bulldogs.
Jason Inouye bringing the ball down court for the Lady Wolves.
Here we go. Finds Brown at the wing. There's Pruitt in the corner. Pass back up top to Brown. That was bobbled. Pass it to Inouye. That one's also bobbled. And Alexander fires for three off the rim. No good. Rebounded by... And there's a scrum on the floor for the ball, but ultimately it's picked up by the Lady Bulldogs. Looks like Harley Jones might have gotten that layup right there, but she misses as she was fouled. The Lady Wolves, that's their...
It's like sixth.
That'll be their sixth team foul tonight. Haley Alexander picks up her fourth foul.
And Beasley's first shot is no good.
Beasley will have to try it again. That one's out the back of the rim, no good. Jason Inouye with the rebound. Lanoy brings it across half court. That one's tried to get.
Wow.
Beasley tried to pick that one out there, and it was a little rough right
Just
there.
Just about clothesline Jason Inouye at half court.
Like I said, this Maury County Bedlam, you're going to see things like that.
It was
Lanoy at the stripe. Sends that one home.
It was a WrestleMania caliber clothesline.
Definitely.
Half court. I was impressed.
Number 5, JC Lanoy at the stripe. Made her first, and she makes her second. 59-26. Little under 4 minutes left to play in the ball game. Duck brings it across half court. Finds Jones on the wing. Jones dribbles it back to the top of the key. There's Runyon down in the corner, and she will get called for the travel.
I took the hop and hold on to the ball. Not going to work that way. And Lady Wolves are going to take possession.
Indeed. Here we go. JC Lanoy. Bounce pass into a corner. Alexander fires that one long, and that one's no good. In and out of the rim right there. Rebounded by Duck. Duck trying to get the floor set up. Dribbles to her left. Passes it to Jones. Jones between the legs. Nice move right there. Trying to get away from Lanoy. Lanoy still guarding Jones. Jones will kick it back to Duck. Jones in the corner with the ball. And that one's stolen by Jolie Grinstead. Little under 3 minutes left. Brown dribbles with the ball just inside half court. Passes it to Lanoy. Lanoy passes to Alexander. Alexander passes it up back to Lanoy. Excuse me, back to Alexander. And that pass from Alexander is stolen by Duck. And there will be a fight on the floor for the ball. And a jump ball. And looks like the Lady Wolves will get the ball back. And a whole fresh set of players are coming back onto the floor. Looks like number 31, Riley Truver. Number 1, Grace Murphy. Number 12, Haley Collins. Number 2, Kyla Burks. And number 25, Morgan Scott. Collins brings the ball across the court. Collins will get called for the double dribble. 2:23 left to play. Score is 59-26 left in this girls' edition of the Maury County Bedlam.
It looks to me like Sulphur's kind of slowed down a little bit. They're just taking it easy. So they have a pretty comfortable lead right now.
Yeah, Sulphur has definitely put in some other players. Passes that one to Burks on the wing. She fires for 3. And that one hits the side of the rim, no good. And Grace Murphy Murphy called out of bounds. Lady Bulldogs get the ball back. Kinley Duck will bring the ball up the floor. Pass to Jones. Jones trying to get away from Scott. She'll kick it back to Duck. Duck dribbles back to her right. Dribble at top of the key. Finds Jones once again. Jones trying to get away from Scott, and she'll hit the leg of Haley Collins. That one will roll out of bounds. Looks like the Lady Bulldogs will get the ball back. Sulphur inbounds the ball. Paisley Runyon throws all the way across the court, and that Kyla Burks looks like an NFL defensive back going up for that ball.
She did. Playoffs are tomorrow.
Here we go. That's Jones bringing the ball up the floor for the Lady Bulldogs. She finds Duck on the wing. Duck dribbles across the court. Inside to Runyon, and that one goes off a Davis player. The Lady Bulldogs will get the ball back. Here we go, Kinley Duck crosses over, finds a way inside, shoots up a high shot. That's off the rim, no good. Oh, and Morgan Scott looked like she slung her down a little bit, but
it looks like are they calling that jump ball?
Looks like they'll call that one a jump ball. Lady Bulldogs with the ball back. Paisley running inbounds it to Beasley. Beasley floats that one up there off the side, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Wolves. Kyla Burks brings the ball to the floor. She passes to Collins. Collins finds Scott down in the corner. Grace Murphy back out to Scott. She fires for three, and that one's way left. No good.
43:50 left in the game.
And the score is 59-26. Sulphur inbound the Truver, and that one's swatted. Not in this neighborhood. Passes it. Grace Murphy with the ball.
She didn't know exactly where she wanted to go with that one.
No, she did not. And that one's rebounded by Paisley Runyon. Paisley Runyon passes to Jones. Jones dribbles inside. Can't find the rim. That one's rebounded by the Lady Wolves. Passed out to Collins. Collins shoots that one, and that one's good. And we are down to our final 10 seconds. So Lady Bulldogs will probably just hold on to this one. And it looks like our final score tonight, looks like it'll be 59-28. Lady Bulldogs.
Yeah.
And that
final score, 59, like Trey said, 59-28. The Sulphur Lady Bulldogs over the your Davis Lady Wolves. Lady Wolves played hard. They played a tough opponent tonight, and Sulphur came out fast and just kept that pace the entire game.
Yeah, Sulphur definitely didn't let off the pedal. They just stayed full throttle pretty much the entire game.
Right now we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with you here in just a little bit for the second half of our Murray County Bedlam tonight between your Davis Wolves and the visiting Sulphur Bulldogs. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Pete Bird Sports Center. We lost signal there for a little bit, but we are back right in time to start the second half of our Murray County Bedlam game between Murray County Bedlam series between the visiting Sulphur Bulldogs and your Davis Wolves.
And it looks like this should be a very intense and fun game. Both teams love to get up and down the floor, and it's about to be a fun one, so stay tuned. Here we go, Jet Martin and Bryce Dobby to jump in. Looks like the Wolves will win the jump. Cole Martin with the ball. Passes it to Parker, and that one's tipped out of bounds by Tavius McDonald for the Sulphur Bulldogs. And while they're at it, we'll get the starting lineup for your Davis Wolves in. 24, Cole Martin. Number 14, Devin Gregg. Number 23, Jet Martin. Number 25, Isaiah Lewis. And number 5, Dane Parker. That's the starting lineup for your Davis Wolves. Gregg passes to Martin. Martin takes a dribble. Looking for Isaiah in the corner. Isaiah Lewis passes back up top to Martin. Martin dribbles inside. Dane Parker launches a 3, and that one's off the too far, no good. Rebound on the backside by Jet Martin, and the Wolves strike first. It's 2-0. McDonald brings the ball down the floor. Passes to Johnson. Johnson back up top to McDonald. McDonald down to Todd, and Todd will put the Bulldogs on the board. We're all knotted up at 2. Martin passes it to Parker. Parker back to Martin. Martin brings it across half court. Martin back across the floor to Parker. Parker down in the corner to Martin. Devin Gregg dribbles inside, fires one at the rim. That one goes way over, no good. Rebounded by TJ Todd. Excuse me, Cole Johnson. McDonald dribbles it around at the wing. Dribbles it back to the top. Pass to Weston Arms. He gets it inside the Dobby. Cole Johnson launches a 3. And that one hits the top of the backboard. Almost went in right there for the Bulldogs, but the Wolves get it back. Here's Parker on the wing. Parker finds Martin down in the corner. Martin finds Devin Gregg, and the Bulldogs get the charge. That one's on number 14, Devin Gregg. That's the Wolves' first and his first. Here we go again. McDonald brings the ball down the floor. Closely guarded by Martin and Parker. Martin with the steal. He passes it across the lane to Parker, and Parker, a nice touch off the glass for 2.
Nice pass by Cole Martin. Great hookup to Dane Parker.
This one's already shaping up to be a battle. Here we go. Martin bounce past the Arms. Arms finds Dobby on the wing. Dobby looking for McDonald. McDonald down to Todd. Dobby launches a 3, and that one's short. Airballed it.
He put a lot of snow on that, and it just wasn't going to come down anywhere near the basket.
No, sir. Here we go. Cole Martin brings the ball down the floor, passes it to Parker. Martin crosses half court. He finds Gregg in the corner. Here we go. Dane Parker to the rim. No good. Rebounded by Lewis, and that one's stolen by McDonald. McDonald brings the ball. Here come the Bulldogs. Arms fires a long 3, and he splashes that one, and the Bulldogs take their first lead of the night. Here we go. Martin passes to Parker. Parker passes to Jet Martin. He finds Lewis at the block. And Lewis held that one too low, and it's easily stolen by the Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs won't convert on that turnover. Nice defense by the Wolves.
Good rebound by Jet Martin.
And nice rebound by Martin right there. Here's Cole Martin. Passes it to Parker at the top of the key. Down at the wing to Martin. Passes, try to get it to high post to Cole, but no good. Pass it to Devin Gregg. Devin Gregg to the short corner to Parker. And Parker will lose that one. That one was taken out of his hands by a Bulldog defender.
Really fast pace already here in the first quarter. It's already a fun one to watch.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Here we go. Devin Gregg down the corner to Martin. And there is an offensive foul on the Davis Wolves. Number 5, Dane Parker with the foul. That's his first. And the Davis Wolves will pick up their second team foul of the night. McDonald brings the ball down the floor. Here comes the Bulldogs. Down at the post to Todd. He'll pass it back up to McDonald. McDonald down to Johnson. Johnson dribbles inside, finds Arms on the outside. Henny fires for three, and that one's no good. Rebounded by Todd, but he dribbles it off his foot, and that one goes out of bounds. The Davis Wolves will retain possession. Here we go. Dane Parker passes it to Martin. Martin passes it back. Jet Martin on the outside, inside to Lewis. Lewis bobbles it, and that one's blocked by Arms. Arms brings it down the floor. Bulldogs setting up offense. Arms on the outside, inside to Dobby. Outside to Johnson. Johnson looks for three, and he fires it, and that one rolls out of the rim. No good. Rebounded by the Wolves, Cole Martin. Cole Martin passes to Parker, and Parker lays it in for two. Nice pass by Martin.
That's the second time they've been able to hook up tonight. That's a good connection we got going on right now.
Very good assist right there by the Wolves, number 24, Cole Martin. McDonald at the top of the key, passes to Martin. Inside to Dobby. Dobby makes a move to the rim. Oh, very nice move by
great shot.
Bryce Dobby. And the Bulldogs retake the lead. 3:10 remaining here in the first. Already shaping up to be a great Murray County matchup. Here we go. Parker passes to Martin. Martin down to Greg at the wing. Greg dribbles up to the top. He passes inside to Martin. Martin finds Parker on the outside. Parker looks but won't do it, and he passes to Lewis, and off his hand. That one will go out of bounds.
That was a good look by Jet Martin. Isaiah Lewis just couldn't keep his hands on it.
And here's the senior, number 11, Jared Brown, checking in for the Davis Wolves. He comes in for Isaiah Lewis. And here come the Bulldogs. McDonald passes the Arms. Arms back to McDonald. McDonald to Arms. That one's almost on by Martin. And, oh, nice. Nice little put in for the Bulldogs.
That was nice.
An excellently thought of play right there by Sulphur. And here we go. Martin passes to Parker. Parker down the Brown on the corner, and that one will be Wolves' ball. Man, the Sulphur crowd did not like that one. Here we go. We'll try it again. Wolves setting up offense. Parker passes it across the court to Greg. Greg will bring it back across half court. Greg dribbles, fakes, passes to Martin on the corner. Back up to the other wing to Parker. Parker back to Greg. Greg down in the corner. Martin launches a three, and that one's good.
Nice shot by Cole Martin.
Nice shot. Cole Martin. First three. That's the Wolves' first three of the ball game, and it's tied 9-9.
The Wolves did a good job.
Devin Gregg will throw this one in. Gregg looking for an open man. He finds Parker, and that one ripped away by McDonald, and the Bulldogs get the ball back. Bounce past the Todd, and a foul. A foul's on number 10, TJ Todd.
Wow.
Pushing foul, and the Wolves will retain possession.
It's already getting a little chippy out there, Trey. I like it.
This will be, it always is. This is going to be a very fun and intense matchup. Here we go, Cole Martin.
Looks like Trey Parker's in the game now.
Just barely across half court. Passes it to Brown. Brown looks for an open man. He finds Gregg at the wing. Passes it to Trey Parker. Trey Parker finds Cole Martin at the wing. Outside to Brown. Trey Parker penetrates. Outside to Cole Martin. Cole Martin almost loses it and goes out of bounds, but he finds Devin Gregg back at the top. Devin Gregg down. Passes it to Trey Parker. Cole Martin for the three and the and one.
And one for the 4-point play.
And a chance for the 4-point play, and the Wolves tie it up at 12. A little under 30 seconds left to play.
Already tonight, Cole Martin showing the Wolves are trying to get him space, and once he's got space and time, he can hit that shot from just about anywhere on the floor.
Yes, indeed. What a very nice shot by Cole Martin, and a chance at the line for the 4-point play and a chance to take the lead. And that one's good, and the Wolves take the lead. TJ Todd will inbound it for the Bulldogs. McDonald brings it down the floor. Bulldogs setting up offense. Bulldogs trying to get the clock as low as they can, looking for one shot. Passes it to Todd in the corner. He finds McDonald back at the wing. And Heath will throw that one out of bounds. Nearly hit a young cheerleader on the outside.
About 3 seconds left in the quarter. Davis has the ball. Going to go for that last second shot.
Looking for a prayer right here. Trey Parker. Brown rolls it. McDonald comes to play it. And a launch from half court. And that one's wide right. A very entertaining first quarter of play, and the Davis Wolves lead the Sulphur Bulldogs 13-12.
So far, a lot of fun to watch. Davis and Sulphur both playing at a high pace. I'm hoping they can keep that up. The Wolves have been, in my opinion, Trey doing very well at spacing the ball out on offense and being able to, at least for two great shots by Cole Martin, they managed to draw the Sulphur defense away from him and giving him plenty of time to put up the three.
Exactly. You want to get the ball to your best shooters in this game. It is going to be a very fast, high-paced game. Going to be very intense.
And, to start the game, we had several good goals in transition. Cole Martin assisted a couple times to Dane Parker. And then also the Wolves have been trying to work the ball inside, playing from the inside out. So building, really trying to shoot on the inside has kind of opened up those outside shots, and I think that's something they need to keep doing.
Yes, indeed. And here we go. The second quarter is about to start up. Davis Wolves on top, 13-12. But Sulphur looking to battle back. Weston Arms inbounding for the Bulldogs. McDonald passes to Arms. In the corner to Todd. There's McDonald on the wing. He passes to Johnson and the lob to the rim, and that one's good, and the Bulldogs retake the lead. And the Davis Wolves are back on offense. Cole Martin passes to Parker. Finds Jet Martin on the wing. Martin looking for an open man. He finds Bridenstine. Martin back to Cole, and he drains that one. Cole Martin.
Keep giving him the ball, everybody. He's hot.
The Wolves doing very well. It's 16-14. McDonald passes to Arms. Arms passes it to Dobby. Dobby finds McDonald on the wing. Johnson dribbles into the inside, and that's a turnover. The Wolves retake the ball.
It was a good tip by Isaiah Lewis.
Nice defense by the Wolves. Bridenstine looks to get inside. He'll bounce pass it back out to Parker. Parker finds Martin on the corner. Martin on the wing to Bridenstine. Bridenstine down in the corner to Parker. Isaiah with a move to the rim, no good. That was Isaiah with the move. Isaiah Lewis, number 25, the senior.
That was a good move by Isaiah, just couldn't finish the shot.
Rebounded by the Bulldogs. That's Johnson with the ball. Price Dobby tries to look for the high-low, no good. Stopped by the Davis defense. Martin brings the ball down the floor. He finds Martin at the top of the key. Martin back to Martin. Inside to Lewis, and a nice touch off the glass, and he is fouled with the N one.
That was a good move by Isaiah Lewis, and then drawing the foul for the N1.
Oh, no.
Looks like it was an offensive foul.
Offensive foul against the Wolves.
I'll be honest, I didn't see that one.
Goaltending. It was a defensive foul against the Bulldogs. Johnson with the ball. He dribbles baseline. He finds Arms on the outside. Arms, a dangerous three-point shooter, and he drills that one.
1 point lead for the Wolves.
18-17. Martin brings the ball across half court. He finds Martin at the wing. Back up top to Parker. Parker dribbles around, looking for an open man. He finds Jet Martin. Jet Martin dribbles inside, makes a move, makes a double move, and can't get that one to fall. He bangs it off the backboard. No good, and a foul is on number 25, Isaiah Lewis. I believe this will be his first. McDonald passes on the wing to Johnson. Johnson back up top to McDonald. McDonald looking for Johnson. He finds him. Johnson dribbles inside. He tosses it back out to McDonald. McDonald down inside number 20. He loses it, and he kicks it to Arms. Arms once again a dangerous three-point shooter, and he drills it home.
That's his fourth.
He's got a very good streak of threes going. And here we go. The Wolves had the ball once again. It's 20-18. 4.5 minutes left to play. Inside to Lewis. Lewis off the backboard and in. And the Wolves tie it up.
Cole Martin's really spreading the ball around well tonight, and Isaiah Lewis, good play down the block.
Here we go. McDonald at the top of the post to Dobby. Dobby back outside to Johnson. Johnson, a dangerous three-point shooter as well, and he drills it home. 23-20. A very, very high-paced basketball game. And an offensive foul against the Wolves. Trey Parker will get called for the foul, and looks like Jared Brown is coming in for the Wolves. Never mind. It looks like Jeff Brown wants a timeout. Very, very entertaining.
3:54 left in the half. 23-20. The Bulldogs lead the Wolves here in Davis. Again, we'd like to thank you for joining us tonight. Looks like we've got about 7 viewers right now. This is the Murray County Bedlam, brought to you by WOLF, the Howl Media class here at Davis High School. My name is Jared Morris, joined with Trey Garrison, one of our senior students here for the Howl, and Bobby Alexander, our producer. And we appreciate you joining us tonight for a great, a great basketball game. Been a lot of fun to watch.
And here we go. The Wolves come back onto the floor. Jared Brown has checked in for the Wolves. He's wearing number 11. Bulldogs looking to keep the pace up. The bounce pass to Johnson. He'll kick it right back to McDonald. McDonald gets inside, but there's a dive on the floor. A lot of bodies on the floor, but ultimately the Wolves came up with it. Martin back up to Jet Martin. Martin finds Brown on the wing. Devin Gregg passes it back up to Martin. Wolves setting up offense. Martin dribbles around. Finds Gregg on the wing. Passes to Brown in the corner. Brown to Martin. Jet Martin sets the screen for Cole Martin. He'll pass it back up to Brown. Brown passes it back to Cole Martin. Martin will kick it to Martin. And that one goes into the student section. It was deflected by the Bulldogs' number 2, Tavius McDonald. Brown will inbound it. He gives it to Martin. Cole Martin passes to Brown. Martin in to the top of the post to Lewis. A nice pump fake by Brown, and Cole Martin fires for 3. Too strong, rebounded by the Bulldogs. Tavius McDonald.
It was a good ball movement by the Wolves, just couldn't capitalize.
Very great ball movement. The Bulldogs came up with the rebound. Inside to Dobby. Dobby looking for a way to score, and a nice little floater out there, but can't get it to fall.
Jet with a hand in his face just kept him from connecting with that
Great
shot.
Great defense by the Wolves. Jet Martin in the corner. He finds Isaiah Lewis. Too hard of a pass, and looks like the Bulldogs will retain possession. A very, very interesting game thus far. A little under 2.5 minutes left to play. Here comes Tavius McDonald. Brings this one down the floor. Finds Weston Arms on the wing. Down inside to Todd. And with a hand in his face, still gets it to bounce off the backboard and in. Nice shot right there by TJ Todd. Martin on the wing to Greg. Greg down in the short corner to Martin. Martin looks to drive baseline. Nothing doing. And that one's deflected by Weston Arms and picked up by Isaiah Lewis. But Isaiah Lewis will kick this one back out to the outside. Here's Jared Brown on the corner. And that one's picked off by Cole Johnson. Should have threw the bounce pass right there.
Yep.
Nothing doing for the Wolves on that possession. And Weston Arms fires another three. And that will end his reign of 4 straight three-pointers. And that one's easily stolen by McDonald, but it looks like they will get called for the offensive foul. And we're back in this Murray County edition of basketball. Here we go. Jet Martin with the ball on the wing. Parker down in the corner. Greg sets the screen. Passes to Martin on the wing. Martin passes to Parker. finds Greg on the wing. He passes it inside to Lewis. Lewis looking for an open man. He finds Dane Parker, who fires a three and can't get down to go, but it's rebounded by Martin. And he passes on that, passes it down inside, and it's deflected by the Bulldogs. And here we go. Cole Martin will inbound the ball. Hits a Sulphur player in the back, and oh my goodness, what a play by Cole Martin. Hit the Sulphur defender right in the back and pretty much passed it to himself and put it in for two. And here we go. Cole Johnson dribbles baseline. He finds Dobby back up top. Down inside to Todd. Todd outside the arms. Dobby fires a three, and that one falls. 28-24 Sulphur. Cole Martin brings the ball down the floor. He finds Parker on the wing. Down to the corner to the Jet Martin. Inside to Greg. He tries to flip it to Parker. Back over to Martin on the corner. Back over the other wing to Parker. Parker dribbles to the top of the key. He finds Greg on the wing. Greg finds Martin. Cole Martin. Wolves setting up offense. Trying to get it going here. Here's Jet Martin on the wing. He dribbles back up top. Hands it off to Cole Martin. Pass over to Parker. Parker finds Greg on the wing. Greg turns the corner, gets inside, and that was blocked by the Bulldogs. Oh, let's pass that back out to Martin. What a save.
Great save by Isaiah Lewis.
Parker passes to Jet Martin. He fires a three, and that
one falls. Jet had plenty of space.
28-27. What a shot by Jet Martin. I'm pretty sure that's his first three all season.
He's pretty excited about it.
Down inside to Todd. Back up top to McDonald. McDonald gets inside.
3 seconds.
3-second violation against the Bulldogs. Wolves will get the ball back and a chance to take the lead. Cole Martin dribbles at the top of the key. He finds Parker on the wing. Down in the short corner to Lewis. He passes to Martin on the other wing. And Dane Parker launches a three. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs, Tavius McDonald. He dribbles down the court, takes it. Oh, almost took it coast to coast, but he is blocked. Nice defense by the Wolves.
Cole did a really good job. He almost sold that charge and then thought no because he'd get the call.
Oh, Weston Arms a very long three. Rebounded by Lewis. Lewis gives it to Parker. He finds Martin on the outside. Martin passes it to Parker. Parker, oh, nice little behind the back dribble there. He passes it to Martin on the wing. Finds Greg in the corner. Corner passes it back up top to Parker. Parker setting up the offense. Greg on the wing. He dribbles inside. Devin Gregg takes this one to the rim, but no good. He gets this one on the backboard and one. He will take a trip to the stripe, and the Davis Wolves take the lead.
It was a great athletic move by Devin Gregg, going up for the shot, missing that first one, getting his own rebound, and taking it up under pressure.
Nice job there by the Wolves, number 14, Devin Gregg. Devin Gregg shoots his free throw. No good. Bounces out the front of the rim. Rebounded by the Bulldogs, Tavius McDonald. McDonald brings it across half court. Martin finds Johnson on the wing. Wing passes to McDonald. McDonald down inside to Todd. Todd gets a nice touch off the backboard for two.
That was a great look by McDonald. A nice pass right on the money.
Very good. And the Bulldogs will take a trip to the stripe.
That's all right. It happens.
I imagine it might happen once.
Bobby can't even look up. That was great.
And he sinks that free throw. Here we're
professional. Okay.
All right. Here's Bridenstine. He brings it across half court. He bounce passes to Parker. Down in the corner to Greg. He finds Martin at the short corner, makes a move to the basket, and that one's good for two. The Wolves knot it back up at 31.
Good look by Devin Gregg. Great move by Jet Martin to get the 2.
4 minutes remaining here in the third quarter of play. Dobby at the high post, and it's picked off by number 13, Bridenstine. Nice defensive play. In the corner to Martin. Back up top to Cole Martin. Martin finds Parker on the wing. Down in the corner to Greg. He passes through traffic. Jet Martin floats it to the rim. He can't get it down on the go in. Rebounded by the Wolves. Devin Gregg takes it to the rim, and that one rolls in.
Great awareness by the Wolves. They batted that ball around until it got back out to one of their own.
33-31, Davis. Inside to Dobby. Back outside to Arms. He passes it across court to Johnson. Johnson gets to the rim, kicks it down to go in, and Dobby is fouled. The Davis Wolves did not like that call because it looked like he had all ball.
That looks like a call on number 13, Dakota Bridenstine. And I agree with you, Trey. It did look like all ball, but, you know, I can't see from the ref's point of view. So.
And the Wolves draw their second foul of the night. Dakota Bridenstine, that's his first. Bryce Dobby sinks one. And the Sulphur Bulldogs will take a timeout. The Wolves cling to a 1-point lead. It's 33-32 here in the third.
So, to me, Trey, the Wolves are really moving the ball well. They're playing great offense. And then as soon as that ball goes up, they're going back. They're crashing the boards, getting mistakes, picking that up. And to me, it looks like Sulphur's starting to push the ball a little bit more. They're going a lot faster, and it's causing them to slip up a little more.
Yes, the Bulldogs are definitely cranking the heat up a little bit, trying to get the Wolves to make a mistake. But the Wolves still trying to hold strong here as they are clinging to a 1-point lead.
They got that lead. Lots of good looks. Everybody's doing their job. You don't see one person just standing around. Everybody's moving to the ball and trying to get open.
The Wolves are coming off a loss to the CCS Royals. The final score of that game was 49-46. The Wolves faced off against the Royals in the Big 8 championship, and they lost by a score of 85-62. But tonight they are playing the Sulphur Bulldogs.
One thing that I've noticed the Wolves are doing, kind of knock on wood, is they've been doing a really good job of keeping the ball out of the hands of Arms in this, not letting him get that long shot, not giving him a good look.
Inbounds to Martin. Cole Martin brings it across the floor. Wolves setting up offense once again. Passes it to Greg. Greg looking for an open man. He finds Bridenstine. Bridenstine, nice ball fake. He gets to the rim. Too strong, no good. And it looks like Davis will get the ball back. Greg will inbound the ball for the Wolves. Lob to Martin. Martin makes a move to the rim. Nice double move, and then he gets that one to fall.
Great move by Jet Martin.
It's 35-32. 2:40 remaining here in the third quarter. Johnson passes to the corner to McDonald. McDonald finds number 23 in the other corner. He passes it up to Arms. Arms fires from the elbow, and he drops that one in.
Nice shot by Arms.
Bulldogs cut the lead to 1. Parker will bring it across half court. Pass to Martin, and he has a wide open three, and he drains it home.
Nobody on him. One of the Sulphur defenders slipped up. Cole took advantage.
The Sulphur head coach wanting a foul. He wanted a moving screen, but he won't get this one. Weston Arms fires a deep three. No good. Rebounded by Cole Johnson. Cole Johnson is fouled on his way up. Cole Johnson taking his first trip to the stripe. The foul is on number 23, Jet Martin. That's his second. Team third. Cole Johnson sinks that one. It's 38-35. 1:50 remaining. Cole Johnson with the ball. He passes, Cole Martin with the ball. He passes to Greg. Greg almost throws that one out of bounds. Nice reach by Martin to save that one. And he passes to Parker. Down in the corner to Greg. Greg makes a move to the rim. And it looks like he was fouled, but no, he wasn't. Davis McDonald, nice defense, and the Bulldogs retain possession. Inside to McDonald, and he's blocked by Martin. Nice defensive play by the Wolves. Cole Martin brings it across half court, passes to Parker, way on the outside of the other arch, and he is fouled on the floor.
Foul on the floor.
Tavius McDonald, I believe, was the one that committed the foul. That's his third. That's the Bulldogs' second team foul. Greg inbounds to Martin with the lob. And Cole Martin is called for the travel as he tries to make a move to the basket.
Looks like he tried to take off before he had the ball there.
Trying to think ahead. Here we go. Sulphur Bulldogs with the ball. McDonald dribbles baseline. A nice pass to TJ Ty. Nice little play right there by the Bulldogs.
50 seconds.
And a blocking foul is called on the Bulldogs. Devin Gregg.
Foul on Arms.
Foul is on Weston Arms. The Wolves will inbound the ball. Wolves once again clinging to a 1-point lead. It's 38-37. $50 seconds remain. Here we go. Greg inbounds to Martin. Martin makes a nice move and he gets to the basket and sends that one in. Nice move by number 24, Cole Martin. Arms dribbles at the circle. He finds McDonald on the wing. McDonald dribbles down to the corner. He'll kick it back up top to Arms. Arms finds Todd at the high post. Todd will pass it back out to McDonald. Bulldogs looking for one shot. Here we go.
10 seconds left in the quarter.
8 seconds. McDonald to the rim. Oh, and he will get 2 shots.
Jet Martin was all over him, but, I mean, he got his hand on the ball, but put a little too much body on him.
Devin Gregg with the foul. That's his second. Team foul number 4. And McDonald, no good of his first. Coming in for the Bulldogs is number 20. He checks in for number 5. 40-37. A little over 6 seconds remaining. McDonald shoots, makes that one, misses first, and now here come the Wolves. 4 seconds remaining, and there's a fight on the floor for the ball. And he shoots hits the glass, no good, wide right. And the Wolves have the lead. It's 40-38.
We're in the head of the fourth quarter, 2-point game, Wolves up. Both fan bases, our student section up on their feet.
It's exciting in here. It's exciting.
It's getting loud in here. Been a blast to call so far. Excited for this fourth quarter to start. Really quick, want to remind you that on Thursday, this coming Thursday at 5 p.m. right here on WOLF, The Howl, we're going to be broadcasting Davis High School Wrestling versus Tecumseh. Also want to remind you that during the week, along with Trey, the rest of the class is going to be putting on a weekly news broadcast that's going to be available on YouTube, telling you what's going on here at Davis High School for the week. We invite y'all to watch that as that gets updated, and we'll put that out on our social media as that goes. And here we go, Trey. We're going to start quarter number 4.
And here we go, the fourth and final quarter of the night. Davis Wolves clinging to a 2-point lead.
They're cleaning house.
Yeah, they're cleaning house right here. Here we go. The Bulldogs will have it to start the quarter. Here's McDonald. He drives to the rim. Outside the arm. Dobby fires a 3. And that one rattles on the rim. No good. Rebounded by TJ Todd. And the Bulldogs will tie it up. It's 40-40. Here's Martin. He brings it across half court. That's tipped away by Johnson. Oh, and the Bulldogs wanted a double dribble, and the Wolves will score. Nice pass by Martin to Jet Martin, and he bounces off the glass for 2. McDonald brings the ball down the floor. Here come the Bulldogs. Almost throws that one out of bounds. Nice save by Cole Johnson. And through the legs of Jet Martin, and that one's tipped out of bounds by Devin Gregg. Cole Johnson will inbound it for the Bulldogs, and it's rebounded by Jet Martin. Here we go. Pass to Trey Parker, and he saves it. Almost turned it over. He gives it the bright side. Pass in the corner to Greg. And the Bulldogs will draw the charge.
Davis fans definitely not happy with that call.
Definitely not. And here we go. Here come the Sulphur Bulldogs. They bring the ball down the court. Passes them Johnson on the wing. Back outside to McDonald. Inside to Todd. Back up top to McDonald. He dribbles inside. He finds Dobby at the post. And it's blocked by Jeff Martin. What a block. Here we go. Cole Martin dribbles inside to the basket, and he puts that one in.
Great play. Great way to pick that, to get the points off of the great block by Jet Martin.
44-40. A little over 6 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Tavius McDonald passes to Johnson. McDonald dribbles back to his right. He finds Todd at the post. And there's Dobby. And no! He is fouled by the Wolves, number 23, Jet Martin.
That's going to be Jet's third.
Jet Martin, that's his third foul.
6th foul for Davis.
Davis Wolves with 16 fouls. One more and they'll send the Bulldogs into the bonus. 6:06 remaining in the ball game.
Looks like Isaiah Lewis is going to come in for Jet Martin.
Martin still has 2 fouls to give. Isaiah Lewis comes in for the Wolves. Bryce Dobby at the stripe, and he bangs that one off the front of the rim. No good. He'll have to try it again here. Bryce Dobby at the stripe. Misses first, makes his second. Bridenstine with the inbound. He passes it to Parker. Parker brings it down the floor. Dane Parker at the wing. And that one's tipped away by McDonald. Parker trying to get it to the rim, and that one bounces off Bridenstine, and it looks like the Bulldogs will get the ball back.
Trey tried to sling that into Dakota, and he just couldn't get his hands on it.
Just couldn't quite do that.
It looks like Jet came out. He's got a cut on his elbow, and they're cleaning that up on the sideline.
Here we go. Bulldogs with the ball once again. It's 44-41. Johnson guarded closely by Cole Martin. Passes to Todd, and that one goes in. The Bulldogs cut the lead down to 1. A little under 5.5 left to play. Cole Martin dribbles across half court. He's guarded closely by Cole Johnson, and he's tripped by Lewis, and he'll get called for the foul. Isaiah Lewis trying to plead his case, but the refs won't hear him.
It looked to me like Lewis had his feet set, but look, they're gonna give him that call anyway.
And the Bulldogs will be in the bonus for the remainder of the game. Isaiah Lewis comes out. Jet Martin comes back in. McDonald brings the ball cross half court. Dribbles to the top of the key. He finds Weston Arms, who fires a 3, and the Bulldogs take the lead. It's 46-44 Sulphur, and the Davis Wolves will take a timeout.
That's Arms' 5th 3 of the night.
Weston Arms, a very dangerous three-point shooter indeed. The Bulldogs take a 2-point lead. It's 46-44 with 5:37 remaining here in the fourth.
Let's see. I was trying to get an update of some of these scores going around in 3A. Looks like number 1, Kingfisher, 26-24 over Washington right now at Washington at the half.
Kingfisher, I believe, is the number 1 team in 4A.
I'm losing faith in Squirtle since I pushed 3A. They're 5A?
4A.
Huh? Yeah, 5 threes. Yeah, it's 5 threes for Arms.
Weston Arms going off for the Bulldogs. He has at least 15 points. Here we go. The Davis Wolves have the ball, looking to knot it up. Parker brings the ball across the court. He finds Martin at the wing. He finds Greg on the outside. He kicks it back to Martin. Martin looking for an open man. He's guarded closely by Johnson. The fan's looking for a reach in. He finds Greg on the outside. He finds Parker, almost loses it, but he regains control. Inside to Martin. Will he get it? And he does! And the Wolves knot it up! It's 46-46. 4:20 remaining.
Great look down low to Jet Martin.
The pass to Arms. Inside to Todd, and it's deflected by the Wolves, and it's saved by Parker. Oh no, they call him out of bounds. And he lobs it to Todd, and the Bulldogs retake the lead. 48-46 Sulphur. The pass to Parker on the wing. Inside to Martin. Back up top to Parker. Trey Parker hands it off to Cole Martin. Cole Martin makes a drive to the rim, and he is fouled on the floor. The Wolves will have to retry it.
That's only the 4th team foul for Sulphur this half.
The Wolves definitely have to try to get Sulphur, or try to make Sulphur get them into the bonus. And the Wolves will take a full 1-minute timeout.
So far, it's been a great game. The Sulphur Bulldogs lead your Davis Wolves 48-46, or here on WOLF, the Howl Media Group here at Davis High School. Trey Garris, along with myself, Jared Morris, calling the action for you tonight. This is actually Trey's first game with us tonight. He just joined the class at semester. You're doing a great job. I like it when I don't have to work very hard. This is great, Bob, and it's been a lot of fun. Real quick, again, reminder: WOLF, the Howl, will be broadcasting Davis High School wrestling versus Tecumseh next Thursday at 5 p.m. Join us for that. Come check it out. Log on, join us there, and it should be interesting. it's going to be the first time for a lot of things, so we're gonna see what happens. Here we go with 3:44 left in the game.
The Bulldogs clinging to a 2-point lead. It's 48-46. The Wolves will inbound it from underneath their own goal. Dane Parker looking for a man to inbound it to. Almost stole it, and a nice save by Trey Parker. And another foul on the floor.
And the Wolves are doing a good job of getting in position to get fouls.
Yes, indeed. Wolves will inbound it once again. This time it's Devin Gregg. Devin Gregg looking for a man. He finds Dane Parker. Dane Parker falling back. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Jet Martin. Jet Martin banks it on the glass, and it goes in. It's knotted up. 48-48.
Jet with the
putback. 3.5 minutes left to play.
Jet with a good putback to tie that score up again.
Here we go. The Sulphur Bulldogs will have the ball. Inside the Dobby, pass it back out to Arms. Arms on the float, and it's rebounded by Devin Gregg. Pass to Parker. Parker finds Martin. Martin can't get it to go. Rebounded by Parker. No, it's rebounded by Sulphur. Still 48-48. McDonald inside to the hoop. Can't get it to go. And there's a fight on the floor for the ball. Nice play by Trey Parker to roll the ball to one of his own players while sitting on the floor. Nice play. Inside to Martin. Makes a move to the basket. And the Wolves can't take the lead. It's still 48-48. McDonald passes to Johnson on the corner. He launches a very long three, and that one rolls in and out. A good stroke of luck for the Wolves. Never mind. Bryce Dobby puts it back in for two, and he is fouled.
So the foul's going to be on Trey Parker.
Trey Parker, that's his second. The Wolves 8. Bryce Dobby misses that one. Rebounded by Trey Parker. Bulldogs cling to a 2-point lead. It's 50-48. Devin Gregg in the corner. Passes to Dane Parker. He looks to get inside, and he does off the backboard. No rim at all. It's rebounded by Devin Gregg, and it's batted away by Tavius McDonald. And it's out of bounds, and the Wolves will retain possession.
McDonald tried to get that pass to Arms, and they just were moving too fast. Ball thrown too hard, couldn't keep it inbounds.
1:47 remaining here in the ball game. 50-48. Sulphur. Devin Gregg on the wing. He runs into Arms. Martin passes it to Jet Martin. Inside the Parker. Jet Martin gets to the rim, and the Wolves knot it up at 50. 1:23 remaining here in the fourth quarter.
Sulphur coach looking for a travel. I didn't see it.
And a blocking foul called against the Wolves. The Bulldogs will shoot the 1-and-1. We're all knotted up at half 100. $1:15 remaining here in the fourth. Tavius McDonald at the line. Davis fans making some noise. And that one rolls out of the rim. A nice stroke of luck for the Wolves. Dane Parker brings it across the court, and the Davis Wolves will take a timeout. 1:06 remaining. We're knotted up at 50.
Wow. And the Wolves get the lucky roll there on the free throw. We're still tied up. Davis fans on their feet, student section making noise. We can hear the Sulphur fans behind us. It's pretty crazy. We got Mr. Mapes about to jump out of his chair a minute ago. I was worried about you, Mr. Mapes, but you're good to go. Trey's going to need oxygen here in a minute. But he's having a good time, so we'll roll with it. 30 seconds left until we come back. Again, we'd like to thank you for joining us tonight. We've had, right now we've got 14 viewers. We've had even up to 20. And we appreciate you joining us tonight on WOLF, the Wolf Meet the Howl, here on the In the Paint show. Trey, what do you think the plan is for the Wolves with the inbounds here?
Try to run down the clock as much as they can. They don't want to give the Bulldogs any time to run any offense or get a good shot. 1:06 remaining, but the Wolves have to score, and then they have to get back and play some strong defense. Dane Parker to inbound. He throws all the way across the court, and it's stolen by Dobby, and that'll be out of bounds, and Dobby runs into a wall. I hope he's all right, and he is.
He's walking. He's good.
1:03 remaining, and it looks like the Davis Wolves will get the ball back. Still knotted up at 50. Here we go. Passes to Cole Martin. Cole Martin finds Jet Martin. Jet Martin makes a move to the hoop, and that one goes in.
That's two.
52 to 50. Just under a minute to play here in the fourth quarter. McDonald, by the three, throws it out of bounds.
That's Wolves ball.
The Davis Wolves will retain possession.
Looks like Sulphur's going to take a timeout.
And the Sulphur Bulldogs will take a timeout.
52-50, 46-72 left in the game. Davis executing when they need to. Sulphur looks like they're starting to lose a little bit. They're a great basketball team. They're playing hard. Great. I mean, it's unfortunate for them. A mistake that plays into the Wolves' favor.
Yes, indeed. A very, very classic. This is shaping up to be a very classic Davis-Sulphur matchup.
This definitely the rubber match of the year. We went to Sulphur, lost by 8, and right now, two teams working hard, duking it out all the way to the wire. We're going to see what happens. 52-50 with less than a minute. 45 seconds left in the basketball game.
Here we go. The Wolves will get the ball. Still in a timeout. And here we go. 46 seconds and some change left here in the ball game. Wolves cling to a very brittle 52-50 lead. They retake the court.
Sulphur pressing. They're playing
Sulphur looking to amp up their defense right here.
Full court man-to-man.
Passes it in to Martin. Martin, and he's fouled by McDonald. The Bulldogs commit their 16th foul of the night. And I believe Taze McDonald has his 4th foul.
Still waiting to get into the bonus.
44 seconds left.
But the Bulldogs are definitely going to be looking to foul.
Got to get the ball in first. He finds Martin in the middle of the court, and he dropped it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Bulldogs in the 1-and-1 and the double bonus now.
Oh, man.
That was the Wolves' 10th team foul and Cole Martin's first.
That's impressive. He's been playing very physical tonight, and that's his first foul.
And he misses it. Wolves have to block out here.
Coach Brown calling them all to block out. Put a body on somebody and get the ball back.
Here we go. Hope for the miss and hope you get the rebound. And he misses it. And the Wolves hold on to their 2-point lead. He passes it to Greg. Greg has to get across half court. Dane Parker gets it across the line. He drives inside. He finds Martin on the corner. Wolves look to hold the ball. What? And
it's a foul. This is the second foul on Cole Martin.
And Cole Martin will draw his second foul of the night. That's the Wolves' 11th team foul. Tavius McDonald at the line. 24 seconds left to play. And he cuts the lead to 1. It's 52-51 Davis. What a game. That's all you can say about this one.
Wolves got to get a body on somebody, get the ball back.
Wolves looking to block out. And he misses it. And the Wolves get the rebound. Pass to Parker. And the Wolves will take a timeout with just under 20 seconds left to play. It's 52-51 Davis.
That's awesome. It's fun to watch. Had some fouls down there. Getting physical. So far, like, everybody's been able to keep their temper in check. This has been a blast to watch. I'm really, honestly, Trey, I'm impressed. Cole Martin has been all over the court tonight, offense and defense, and that's only his second foul he got a little bit ago. To just do commit your first foul in the fourth quarter and be as effective as he has is very impressive.
Wolves can't afford any mistakes right here with just under 20 seconds left to play. All they have to do is get the ball in battered and hope they get fouled, which I'm sure Sulphur will be looking to do. They can't afford to let the Wolves run out any more clock.
And just so you know, any foul is going to put the Wolves in bonus. So
yes,
they will go to the line.
Any more fouls will put the Wolves in the 1-1. 52-51.
Here we go.
Is our score.
1997, so 20 seconds, a little under 20 seconds left in the ball game.
Here we go. The Bulldogs come back out onto the court.
Full man-to-man, full court.
Dane Parker will inbound it for the Wolves. And it's picked off by the Sulphur defender. And he is called for traveling. And the Wolves will get the ball back.
Called arms for the travel. Sulphur fans live behind us.
What a stroke of luck for the Wolves.
17-10 left in the ball game.
52-51. And he will throw that one out of bounds, and Sulphur will get the ball back.
That was off of Sulphur. That doesn't look right, Trey.
And Sulphur will call a timeout. We don't know who that was off of.
It looked like it was off of Sulphur.
Wolves clinging to a 1-point lead. It's 52-51. What a battle this one has been.
Looks like number 25, Isaiah Lewis, checking in for the Wolves.
Wolves still in a full 1 minute timeout. A very intriguing matchup this one has been. The Bulldogs will get the ball back. Wolves have to play defense. No doubt about it.
Defense, no mistakes. I mean, if they foul, the Bulldogs go to the line for 2.
Yes, they are. Very, very intense situation right here. 17 seconds remain. Still a lot of time, though. Tavius McDonald. The Bulldogs are going to look for one shot. Johnson to the hoop, and that one goes in. The Sulphur Bulldogs will take the lead, 53-52.
Timeout. Wolves.
Timeout called by Davis. 6 seconds remain.
That was good ball movement by Sulphur, and they got a lucky roll going in. That was a tough shot to make under pressure.
Very nice move by Johnson to get to the basket.
Absolutely. 53-52. We're hoping, we're pulling for a Wolves win. No matter the outcome, both these teams have put everything on the floor tonight. It's been a blast to watch.
Yes, it has. One of the most fun games I've ever been to.
I haven't said much all night long, but I am going to say this. That was the worst call I have ever seen in any high school sports game.
The out of bounds?
The out of bounds call. That was absolutely horrible. I hate to see that cost the Wolves this game.
Right. No, I agree because
6 seconds remain. Wolves still have a chance to win it.
That definitely did look like that was out on Sulphur. I'm not exactly sure what happened over there. This is the longest timeout in the history of timeouts. We're ready
Both
to go.
teams retake the floor.
6-16.
Bulldogs cling to a 1-point lead. Just 6 seconds and some change is left on the clock.
Here we go.
Bulldogs staying back, not wanting the Wolves to get off a shot that may win it.
Any foul puts the Wolves in bonus.
1:64 remaining, and the Wolves still retain possession, but the shot was blocked.
And no foul called on that.
No foul called.
That was pretty physical looking to me.
Wolves still have a chance to win. 1.6 remaining here in the fourth quarter. It's not over till it's over.
.164 left. Wolves with the ball under the goal. 53-52. The visiting Sulphur Bulldogs barely hanging on.
1.6 remaining here in the fourth. Both teams retake the floor. Dane Parker will inbound it for the Wolves. Here we go. If the Wolves get fouled, it'll send him into the bonus and a chance to win. Here we go. Wolves got to throw it in. It is fouled.
Out of bounds.
.25 remain. No, he was not fouled.
Out of bounds. .25 left.
.25 remaining. And the Bulldogs
There was a foul on the floor.
will walk away here in Davis. 53-52. And the Bulldogs win in a thriller here in Davis, Oklahoma.
Wow.
No matter.
Okay.
No matter the outcome, still a very intriguing ball game. Very hard
Great
fought
ball
by
game.
both teams.
Great ball game. Lots of fun to watch. That one was, from the get-go, Trey, that was a toss-up. That game was going to go either way.
Yes, indeed.
They played hard, both sides. Everybody that tuned in tonight, right now we have 17 viewers. We appreciate you. We appreciate you watching us tonight on WOLF, the Howl Media Group. Thank you for joining us. Again, do you have that final again, Trey? The
final score of this ball game was 53-52.
53-52, Sulphur. in a nail biter against Davis. Again, thank you for joining us. Next week, just a reminder, wrestling broadcast here on WOLF, The Howl, on Thursday at 5 p.m., Davis Wrestling versus Tecumseh. Also, next week, we want you to keep your eyes on our on the WOLF, The Howl media social media pages, as we'll be announcing whenever we're going to start broadcasting our weekly news program put together by our students, including Trey and the other media students. He can't hear us, but a quick shout out to Blake Mangus up in the booth with the camera, who's been there all game, and Cassidy Allen as well. We appreciate you joining us. Keep your eye out again for that news program put on by our students. Again, I'm Jared Morris, one of the teachers for the Howl Media Group, along with Bobby Alexander and Christy Dean. And Trey, thanks for joining us tonight. It's been a blast.
You're very welcome.
And we will see you all on Thursday. Thanks for joining us.